Freestyle the news! Throw him under the jail, catching cases at scale. We all seen the details. Post those pics and no bail. Go tell Drake he got mail. I got proof on your tail. Portal pop till it fails. Bill to bill, yo exhale. Pack your shit, you sound stale. What the fuck you on veil? Motherfucker with full carry. It's crazy. You see, I've been watching the pigs dance. Harrison got a speech and he seemed like a big man. Every time that they need a single point, he like, my chance. Go to college 4 years, women, fuck your plans. For dime store at your dinner, I'm 5'4" and a 7. While live short in the Sheldon, let's fight June and September. Revise all little section, those maps here for election. We check them, they reckless, you blocking attention. You ain't the Avengers, they fuck up the message. They making the exit like every time Netflix pokes at the culture war while they greenlighting specials. Oh, now you mad at Assassins? Asmon suddenly pressed the samurai as a black man? Don't tell him, who the fuck's selling? Why the fuck is Hunger Games cosplay Geralt? Man, I gotta disagree with Cassie. That hit him up take is messy. When I battle, I'm swinging like I see Steve Buscemi. I probably cook like Remy, I'm fucking way too hot. See where the chips land, yeah, and your heart might stop. Gambino got the dance, what it say might shock, but hit that spot like Billy with a brand new drop. And I've been stuck in this belief like I maybe seen Megalopolis with Mr. Godfather. Been running sets on a drama fit like it was still the 70s. I don't know if he have a hit, but maybe we should cool it when you bitching on the Marvel shit since 97. I ain't pardoning no killers, this isn't Texas. You got a pair, but do it if you wanna be president. They gon' find out the hard way like Marjorie talking when she look like Shrek. Fuck the Sharpay. Oof! Too soon? I know you ain't talking. Bro, you look like plastic surgery without the plastic surgery. Can you ever go wrong with the Dragon Ball fit? Can you ever go wrong with the Dragon Ball fit? I need to know. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching Freestyle the News. If you like what you heard, please snatch that like button's hand as it tries to hit you with a shock stick to subjugate you and the other captive apes in its weird testing facility zoo thing. And then finally, when it tells you, hey, get your hands off me, you damn dirty ape, you stand up to that like button and you say no, signaling both the end of humanity and the beginning of the Planet of the Apes. Those movies are fucking amazing. It has been another insane week. We got a couple of announcements before we get to the breakdown. So number one, next week, we're not going to have a Freestyle the News because I'm going to be at Combo Breaker. If you don't know what Combo Breaker is, it's both a tournament and kind of like a festival for fighting games and arcade culture. And I ended up doing a bunch of music for the event. Working alongside Alex V, I brought some of my other rapper friends on there like Brian to Earth and Mega Ran. It's out there in the Midwest and my editor is also gonna be there. So one of two things is gonna happen. Either A, I release a song or whatever on that Sunday, or B, I can do a Freestyle the News on like a Monday or Tuesday after I get back. I wanted to release non-FGC or FSTN music for a little bit, so this might be a good chance to do so. But secondly, yeah, that Combo Breaker soundtrack is going to drop next week, and it's really, really sick, guys. What an answer for my biography on a sandwich. Spit the kind of color you gotta shake in the camphor. Drop me on a needle, I'm scratching until my hands hurt. I do all the shit everybody told you that can't work, and it does. We're finishing up the songs right now. I'm really, really proud of it. I just want to drop a bunch of music this year. I've really, really been gearing up, and yes, Freestyle the News is fun, but I do want to give you guys some projects that are not just, hey, the world is ending all the time. But yeah, as soon as that drops, I'll let you guys know. But anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get into the breakdown, and man, we have a lot of stuff to talk about this week. Quite a lot of weird culture war posturing going on. I feel like we're still living in the aftermath of the big media war that was Drake v. Kendrick, and you can kind of still see echoes of it with that Ebony Prince 2K24 account that just keeps dropping information. But very quickly, let's start right off the bat with the most talked about story this week. Harrison Butker's weird ass commencement speech. Oh boy. Harrison Butker, if you don't know, is the kicker for the Kansas City Chiefs. He's not just a nobody kicker either. He is scarily accurate. He kicked the game winner during the Super Bowl. He is an incredibly effective part of their team. But this week, outside of his impressive football career, Harrison was invited by Benedictine College to give the commencement speech for their 2024 graduating class. And while you may have already heard what's about to play, I gotta let people know this speech was fucking wild.
For the ladies present today, congratulations on an amazing accomplishment. Because I think it is you, the women, who have had the most diabolical lies told to you. How many of you are sitting here now, about to cross this stage, and are thinking about all the promotions and titles you are going to get in your career? Some of you may go on to lead successful careers in the world, but I would venture to guess that the majority of you are most excited about your marriage and the children you will bring into this world. I can tell you that my beautiful wife, Isabel, would be the first to say that her life truly started when she began living her vocation as a wife and as a mother. I'm on this stage today and able to be the man I am because I have a wife who leans into her vocation.
Bro, listen, there's already been a ton of hand wringing and talking about this speech. I think you guys already kind of understand how crazy it is to say that. Not the least of which is because why the fuck would you go to a graduating class and tell the women, listen, you can have a career and I'm sure you'll be happy with it, but really you ain't shit unless you at home making babies and taking care of Daddy Harrison.
Butker 2024.
Like, what the fuck, dog? But honestly, the reason I think this speech is so frustrating is just the hypocrisy of it. Like, so much of Harrison's posturing in the speech, the homophobia,
Had met with excitement and pride. Not the deadly sin sort of pride that has an entire month dedicated to it.
there's a slightly weird dog whistle in there too.
We fear speaking truth because now, unfortunately, truth is in the minority. Congress just passed a bill where stating something as basic as the biblical teaching of who killed Jesus could land you in jail. But make no mistake.
Harrison, are you making an obtuse dog whistle towards Jewish people? Harrison! Harrison! It's weird for you to postulate yourself as this like manly, like traditional, like dude when you're on a football team and you're the only position that can't get tackled, who comes out and kicks and then goes back and just chills the fuck out. Like, that's a weird fucking thing to do, especially since the quarterback on that team has been absolutely the opposite when it comes to speaking about women's autonomy and their rights. And the condescension's the other part of it. The way this guy speaks is like he has peaked at life. And again, being on a Super Bowl team kind of does feel like it, right? And while it's great that your wife made those sacrifices for you so you could fulfill your dream, that was her choice. And the way it's laid out in this speech is that's the correct choice, not her choice. And that's the fucking problem. Your whole idea is that, hey, stay at home, pop out some babies, that's the correct choice. You having a career, I mean, you can make it work, but you're kind of fucking up, which is such a fucking bitch take, dude. It's such a fucking bitch take. And again, Butker's getting roasted online to hell. But in the last 24 hours, there have been some who've come to Harrison's defense, like Fox News, of course, and a lot of people who are like valuing traditionalism in marriage, like the trad wife thing. And again, it's your choice how you want your relationship to be. If you're a Christian and you want to take care of the home, or even if you're not a Christian, you just want to take care of kids and that's your life, that is absolutely fine. Like, there's nothing wrong. You're not missing your opportunity there. You're making a choice of what makes you the happiest. But every choice in that spectrum is valid. If somebody doesn't want to have kids and goes and has an amazing career and invents some fucking amazing medicine or fucking revolutionizes an industry, then 100,000,000% that is also valid. Just because they don't have kids, I shouldn't have to fucking tell you this. But yeah, Fox News and a lot of other culture warriors have started coming to Harrison's defense, saying that he's misunderstood. His comments are taken wildly out of context by these heathens who don't respect traditional marriage or Christian values. And I will also say that it was a Catholic school that he was at giving the speech, and the speech seemed pretty decently received from what you hear in the clip. But of course, you're allowed to say anything, but there are consequences to speech, especially when it's tone deaf. And if the private companies who bankroll your fucking salary are distancing themselves from you because of public backlash, that's kind of your fucking fault, dude. And there's nothing wrong with having that kind of marriage that Harrison has. He's very happy. I'm happy for him. But it's weird to impose that on other people. And it's also weird for you to say things like Pride is the month of sin and take shots at LGBTQ people. That's kind of fucked, Harrison. That's just my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments. But honestly, also, if you're somebody who is a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad, like, how did that hit your ear? Because I do know some people chose that. Did you resonate with it, or did you still feel it was very condescending? I'd love to have a discussion on it that's a little bit more substantive than just dunking on this guy's hair gel and his whole fucking stuff. He's weird, man. Listen, if you were a fan of the instrumental and the beat that we used on today's show, I gotta let you know that that instrumental was made with Soundraw, the sponsor of today's show. Listen, we have spoken about AI on the show numerous times, about the concerns with it, about whether it should be a tool instead of a replacement. And I have to say that since I started using Soundraw, it's been one of the best assists for music that I've used in a long time. While tools like Suno feel like they're built to replace musicians, Soundraw feels like it's built to assist creators and work with them hand in hand in creating the music they want for their project. If you've heard any of the last like 10 freestyle the newses we've done, every one we've done with Soundraw, we've added elements and really kind of shaped something unique and interesting. It's also great for background creator music if you're just trying to do a vlog or something like that. The interface is also incredibly simple to use. It's very easy to dial in a groove, dial in the emotional states you want, and shape it to what best fits your project. And again, the fact that it is so geared to assisting musicians as opposed to replacing them is a big part of this. I feel like that's the most ethical way to use this kind of technology. And the best part about it is all the licenses are squared away with your Soundraw account. So if you want to upload this to YouTube or to Spotify or whatever platform you want, you're immediately good to go, and you don't have to deal with the whole bullshit content ID system, which I have talked in length about being terrible for musicians in general. So listen, if you want to sample something more unique, if you want to add some spice to your talking head videos or vlogs, and if you like this cool rap show, go to on.soundraw.io/Tabani and enter in the code Tabani. You get 50% off a Soundraw subscription. Break out of your box. All right, back to the breakdown. But anyway, let's move on to the Assassin's Creed scandal. Oh, fuck, man. Okay. Assassin's Creed is a perennial video game franchise. It has been around since forever. It started out with a simple, non-controversial game. I'm just fucking kidding. It took place during the Crusades in Jerusalem. Great. But over the years, Assassin's Creed has become this amazing franchise where every year they release a game and they take you to a different locale. You see world events through their eyes. One of my favorite games is Assassin's Creed 3 during the American Revolution. There's Assassin's Creed Unity. Some of the games are incredible. Some of the games are very glitchy and buggy. I mean, a lot of them are very glitchy and buggy. But there is a flair and some really, really cool parts of the series that make it really fun. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but you know, it is what it is. And that being said, there's been rumors for a while what the new Assassin's Creed game would be, and it was finally unveiled this week as Assassin's Creed Shadows, taking place in Japan. Now, the trailer is very high budget, very, very cool, and it reveals that you're going to be playing a black samurai named Yasuke and a female ninja named Naoi. I think I pronounced that right. Now, there was a bunch of mixed reactions to this trailer. Honestly, felt a bit familiar. Ubisoft cinematic trailer. We've had like so many Japanese open world games over the last like few years, honestly. Sekiro, Ghost of Tsushima just released a PC version as well. Neo's 1 and 2, Rise of the Ronin. And obviously, that's 100% why people are upset. That's the only reason why I fucking hate this shit. Obviously, the criticism now is that apparently fucking Assassin's Creed has gone woke. Yes, the series that made you witness the American Revolution through the eyes of a Native American who has his entire fucking world burned down, or which posits you as a Muslim in the middle of the Crusades taking assassination attempts and realizing, hey, listen, this is a much more complex conflict than we think. Yes, the hyper-realistic series which you fight a giant alligator deity or ancient aliens came down and changed the world with technology. That Assassin's Creed has gone unrealistic and woke with smooth-brained fucking idiots, Asmongold, saying dumbass shit like this.
About this, I watched like a documentary about like this time period even. This guy was never even mentioned. Slave? I don't necessarily know that. Like a girl as an assassin, like what the, like bro, like yeah, you had a little bit of that, but like what are we doing here? Like, whenever I see like a game that comes out and it has, you know, this is feudal Japan and like the main character is a black guy and a girl, I immediately like, there's like no escapism that this can provide. There's not a real situation where like a woman is going to be able to like beat 3 guys as an assassin. Physical hand-to-hand like prowess in combat, there's no way.
Like, do you know how fucking cringe you are? Like, listen. As somebody who lives in the real world, this is fucking weird, dude. It's fucking weird. Like, and what I find so frustrating about it is people who like double and triple down on this shit think they're so fucking smart. Like they figured out the fucking Da Vinci Code all of a sudden. Like in another life, they would be a professor with a tweed smoking jacket, or they think they're the punk rocker in the middle of the fucking arena, sticking it to the man because of a black samurai that actually fucking existed. Yasuke was a real figure. Japanese people all over Twitter are in support of this happening. They're excited about the fact that Yasuke is going to be explored.
To make sure my fellow Japanese people are on the same side with me, I went to X and looked it up in Japanese. And yes, they were on my side, saying that Yasuke actually existed and it's funny that foreigners don't like it.
But you have fucking neckbeards, and I'm calling you a neckbeard because you're a fucking loser. Don't fucking at me. These fucking neckbeards like to go off and be like, well, actually, he was a retainer and my armchair fucking Japanese history degree. Listen to me, you bitch. Anybody with a fucking life doesn't have to go through 7 or 8 different layers to try to connect the most weird semantic terms to try to make their point work. If that's what you're doing, you're fucking up. If you're complaining about wokeness and pronouns and then you're bitching about, oh, well, he's actually a retainer, bitch, that's you bitching about titles and mincing words. Like, how is your brain not fucking working? Like, I swear, dude, it's not even about the politics. It's that you're fucking insufferable. Who the fuck wants to hang out with these people? Do you guys just get in a room and bitch all day? But like, oh, this is too woke. Shut the fuck up.
とりあえず辞書引いとく。安家の位に関する記述って残っていなくって、胡椒あるいは武士のどちらかだと思われてるんですよね。どっちも侍です。ありがとうございました。
Everybody hates forced diversity. This isn't it. This is a fucking interesting story. And also, there are so many other fucking games right now out that are in Japan playing a Japanese person. How many Yasuke games do you have? How many Kunoichi games do you have? There's one that I can think of. And the woman condiment is so fucking stupid. Asmongold has this habit, right? He became popular because he's genuinely entertaining to watch him explore things and try to figure out his takes. But Asmon has had some stupid fucking things he said for so long. If you don't find the subject matter interesting, you don't have to play it. But there's no fucking woke agenda. People make games for what sells. I know this because the industry is laying off everybody and conserving projects to make shit that only sells. If Ubisoft is putting this shit out, it's because there's interest in it and they think it will sell. And judging by how you fucking idiots have made this the biggest story in gaming over the last week, I'm pretty sure it's gonna sell a ton just because of that. I would say thank you, but you're so fucking insufferable. Just play what you want to play. If you spent less time bitching about what's woke or not and playing the games you like, this would look very fucking different. But you clearly don't understand that. And that's why I think these people are so stupid and fucking cringe. It's cringe, bro. Like, who the fuck are you talking to? Shut the fuck up. Oh my God, I fucking hate these people. By the way, I don't even like Assassin's Creed. I don't even like Assassin's Creed. I still think this is fucking stupid. There's plenty of things to criticize it on. The bugs, the fucking weird year turnaround, the mumbled story. I'm more upset they're doing the story about Yasuke because they might fuck it up. Yeah, I mean, that's my take. Yeah. It's all fucking, I'm so tired of it, dude. Like, don't we have other shit to do? There's other shit to do. Let me know what you think of the comments. So I was really stupid and forgot to include an update about the other most talked about story this week. And that is Diddy. Oh, bro. Gonna issue a trigger warning about abuse and trafficking, just Diddy. P. Diddy is already under investigation for a ton of alleged crimes. That includes human trafficking, blowing up somebody's car, killing Tupac. That's also bro. His house was raided by Homeland Security. A lot of misconduct allegations, especially ones from Cassie Ventura, a case which he settled, but let's be very clear, Diddy has admitted no wrongdoing, and in an Instagram post that he made in, I think, December of 2023, he was like, enough is enough, none of these accusations are true, really like planting his flag and taking a stand, which people like 50 Cent fucking laughed off. So look, it's bad. It's already bad. It's already bad. It cannot get worse, and yet it just did, because CNN just obtained video footage of Diddy in an LA hotel circa 2016, and it shows him in a bath towel only, walking out of his room, walking up to Cassie, who's waiting for an elevator, when Diddy snatches her and slams her onto the ground, and then kicks her while she's down twice, like she's getting fucking jumped in. He then picks up her bag and drags her through the hallway. Diddy goes to the room to put the bags away. Cassie goes to get a phone. Diddy comes back out, throws her against the corner, and starts hurling fucking vases at her from the hotel. And this video is fucking everywhere. Multiple people commenting, multiple people disgusted. And ladies and gentlemen, it is JOEVER. It's over. It's done. We're not, what is there to talk about? This motherfucker is out and he fucking deserves it. Dude, first off, the stories around Diddy have never been positive. They've only been, hey, he's a great businessman. Even though he's weird, shrewd, starts shit with everyone, there are plenty of people with poor relationships with P. Diddy. If you watch Making the Band now, he's such a petty little fucking bitch. And people like 50 Cent, who will out petty anybody, is going to fuck in on this guy. He was already producing a documentary. Round the clock, he's hitting Diddy with stuff. The LAPD came forward saying that because this incident was in 2016, there's very little to nothing that they can do. But I don't really think they need to do anything. The damage is here. Diddy is it's over. The industry was already frustrated with his business tactics. Fucking women are fucking done with him. And how this shit plays out, like him trying to puff his chest out with his fucking towel around his waist. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. We don't need you. Hip hop is done with this shit, dude. We're over it. We're like, it's embarrassing. And you trying to posture on your fucking Instagram story? Oh, enough is enough. I'm so tired. Shut the fuck up and listen to me. Ladies and gentlemen, Get Him to the Greek is about to be Thanos from everywhere. Oh my God. How badly that movie has aged. Just by association. What? You got Russell Brand off the bat. You got Diddy. You got Jonah Hill, which is a little bit controversial. You had a weird scene where he gets assaulted in a bathroom that people are supposed to laugh at and then given what? Also, all of the lessons of that movie are antithetical to the behavior of Russell and Sean. But Diddy was not apologetic for this shit. He doubled and tripled down that he didn't do it, and it's very clear that he didn't give a fuck. The way he's been acting around these investigations, the way all of these allegations keep coming out, how? We need that shit deaded, dude. Like I don't need like fucking Suge Knight Light in hip hop no more. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Although if you defend Diddy, like please get an MRI scan or something just to see if something's wrong, okay? Anyway, that's gonna do it for today's show. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're a combo breaker, hit me up, say hi. Let me know what you want to see next week, whether you want a song or you want a delayed freestyle in the news. And I'm so excited for more stuff coming your way. Anyway, my name is Tabani. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all soon. Let's go!